Hello and welcome to the MBS podcast with
Mark.
and Jon. I let him have it. He got really upset when we recorded our Christmas issue that I keep going first, so I let him have that one for it.
I just thought I'd quickly get in there.
Boom.
Nice.
It's in. Hello everyone, hope you're all right. Marky boy, how you doing?
Good.
Marv.
What are we going to chat about today?
Well, I thought we'd get into our slightly gentler and softer sides this episode, and we shall talk about all of the fuzzy creatures in our lives. And I don't mean our misses as they come out of lockdown and disappear off to the beauticians. I mean pets.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought we could have a little chit chat about.
Not you missus that hasn't waxed for 5
Nope,
months.
not her. No, not
Whoa, who let that in them? Oh, okay. Sorry, babe.
her. There's a dog on the sofa. Oops. Yeah, so pets. Thought we'd talk about pets. Now, the reason I thought about it is because I actually thought that pets and kids are kids are pets really, aren't they? I suppose are just ways that big, tough, burly men become nice, soft, gentle little creatures. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a rule, like it's that meme. Isn't
You
it?
show a different side of yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't you?
It's that meme with I don't care how big and tough you are. If a child hands you a toy phone, you talk on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, do you know what? It's true, and it's the same with pets. If you've got,
Unless you're an arse.
well, yeah, but then there's an exception to every rule. Mostly people just go all silly and soppy over animals, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so, what's your favourite of all of the pets you've had?
Definitely a dog.
Doggos.
Definitely, yep. Dogs are definitely me. But because I live on my own, I can't have one because there's not anyone there to sort of constantly take care of it.
Yeah.
So when you're on late shifts and stuff, I just don't think it's fair.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't buy an animal if you can't look after it, really. So bit of a shame because I would love to have one. I've had boxers, probably my favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
love
like
boxers.
boxers.
They've got a lot of character. They're very
Dribbly, though.
bouncy and playful. Yeah, they are, but that's part of the boxer. I've had a staff, not me personally, but we looked after our auntie's dog for maybe a couple of years, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and yeah, he's lovely, really friendly dog, and German Shepherds. Where my dad was in the Marines, we had a couple of those.
Got my favourite dog, hands down. Favourite dog, German
Yeah.
Shepherds. Had loads of them. Had them with my ex. Since I was a kid, they were my favourite dog. Like they look majestic. They look strong. They look proud. Do you know what I mean? They're proper doggos in my opinion. I love them. I've definitely my hands down favourite dog. Loved them. Very intelligent, clever little buggers. I think they said they've got the IQ of a 5-year-old child,
Okay.
which I think makes them the smartest doggo,
Okay.
which is pretty cool.
Makes sense.
Oh,
That's why they're
obviously.
used so much.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very trainable. Very, very loyal. And
I think all dogs are loyal, aren't they?
No.
Dogs are generally happy to see you all the time, aren't they? A cat's like, yeah, they're just nice to
oh
you
yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah.
want
Oh,
something.
mate, but right,
Whereas a dog,
if we're comparing them to cats, yeah, cats are cunts. There's no like ifs, buts, or maybes about them. And like I've got a cat.
you pull up in your house and your dog's like, he's home, oh, until you come through the door and they're like, and they're just wagging their tail and like really happy to see you. And whereas a cat's like, it'll be out the window, it'll be like, look up, unless it's dinner time, obviously, it'll look up and be like, oh, they're home, and then it'll just lay back down and go to sleep.
Yeah, I think I've got the exception to the rule for cats for that, because Sahara, who has her own Instagram page, and I think it's Sahara Kitty on Instagram. If anyone actually wants to go and see pictures of my cat, my wife does it. Sahara, she's the exception to that cat rule, and I'm 100% with you that cats are like, get out of my house. No, cat, this is my no, it's my house, pathetic human, get out. So Sahara is the difference, because if I come up the road, park up, she will be asleep on the sideboard in front of the window, and she'll see me or hear my car, and she wakes up and she's sitting up proud, and then I come to the front or come up to the front of the house, and she'll put her paw up on the window, so we have a window high five, and then I'll open the door and she'll be going and jumping down and all around my feet and trying to trip me over and all that stuff. So I think she's the exception to the rule for cats. But
yeah, but for how long does that last? Like a few minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, you know, right. Yeah, fair enough. Like doggos are constant. Like, hello.
What doing?
Yeah.
The advert's right, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It nails it.
I'm going outside. What doing? Can I come?
But then cats have their bonuses as well, don't they? In the sense that you don't have to do anything other than feed
They're
them.
less maintenance, aren't they?
Yeah, and I mean, granted, it's when they want it, but you've got a furry hot water bottle. Do you know what I mean? Like, so
Your cat doesn't really sit on you though, does it?
it does me. It doesn't with like Liz, with much to her disdain.
I don't really see her sitting on anyone's lap.
No, she's not hello, you've just sat down, I'm going to sit down. But like, I'll be laying on the sofa watching the telly, and she's straight up there. And granted, usually it's walking around going, stroke me. That's enough, thank you, and then goes.
Yeah.
But like at bedtime, go to bed. She's straight up onto my side of the bed, and again, fuss me, and then she'll lay down next to me, and she'll stay there. And
Okay.
I get more affection in bed from the cat than I do my wife. Actually, thinking about it.
Oh.
It's a true story.
Maybe it's your aftershave.
Yeah. I've got some weird cat pheromones in my knockoff aftershaves. My Umbro aftershave.
Or your dodgy looking sausage.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Oh, no. Don't fancy that. Cat's like, woohoo, play toy.
Yeah. Tap. Yeah. Also, that's the point. They are twats for that, knocking shit off of stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I actually don't mind cats, to be fair, other than all your neighbours' cats pooing in your garden. I'm not a fan of that. But
yeah.
I don't mind cats. I'm actually pretty a pet person. I quite like animals.
Yeah.
I like animals. I haven't actually got any pets because of the reason that I said before. But yeah, I've always been an animal person. We've had what we had since we've grown up: cats, dogs, hamsters, cockatiels, budgies. We've had quite a bit, really. We've had a fair few different things. Yeah, just obviously different breeds and stuff of dogs and cats and bits. But yeah, I mean, we've had quite a lot of animals, I suppose, over the years. You taught the birds to whistle and do various things, and the cats. My brother's cats high five you on demand. They meow, sit, and they give you a kiss as well on demand, which is
cool
for treats. Obviously,
yeah.
Cats don't do things for nothing, do they?
Yeah.
But
it's always an ulterior motive with a cat.
But yeah, in general, I quite like animals.
They're very therapeutic, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, I think cats are. I'm sure domesticated cats are the only cats that meow. Right? They're the only cats that communicate. I mean, with us. I say with us. Like, apart from a few exceptions, like no one has a pet lion, do they? Do you know what I mean? So, I could imagine you could train the pet lion to communicate with you after a while. But like, they're therapeutic, aren't they? The purring of a cat, for instance,
I think
is calming.
Yeah.
If you've got a cat going in your ear hole or laid on your chest if you're laying on the sofa, do you know what I mean? Like it's quite like this is chilling.
Just chills you out.
Yeah.
Even when you get home, say you've had a stressful day and your animal is happy to see you.
Yeah. Just cheers it up.
Just sort of, because they're not actually talking to you and causing more stress. Well, unless they've chewed your house to pieces.
Yeah.
You just sort of de-stresses you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And I haven't seen any therapy cats.
They do it in China. Don't they have like rooms? You can pay to go to a place, and they've got like cats everywhere.
Do you know what? Thinking about it, you said that in Sandwich there was a cat cafe. So it's like a cafe.
This is exactly what they have in China, I think.
Yep, and you go in, and it's got like double doors, and that they keep the cats prisoners in there. They've got little signs in the window saying "Let us out, help." we're being held hostage. But you go in, and then you've got like cats all over the place coming up, strokes and bits and bobs, whilst you're having your cup of tea and your cake. I don't quite understand how you get around that with environmental health, but whatever.
I suppose if the stuff's not made, if cats aren't in the food area.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, but yeah, so like that quite therapeutic. But like the dogs.
Oh, we had a tortoise as well. That's just come in my head. How cool is that? We had a tortoise in our garden.
Nah, see, they're cop-out pets.
Just wandered around.
I mean, he's like the tortoise. I think is pretty much my spirit animal. It's just like, all right, be-do. Or koalas. Koalas are dumb. I know, like no one has a pet koala, but this is just a thing that I know.
Someone's got a pet koala. I've seen
Irwin's
someone
family
have a pet hippo.
Yeah, fair enough.
Have a hippo in their house.
Yeah, fair enough. But koalas are dumb, right? And they are so dumb that if you take eucalyptus leaves off of a eucalyptus tree, right, and put them on a plate in front of a koala, it won't eat them because it doesn't know what it is. That's how stupid they are.
Wow.
And they have chlamydia. It's a true story.
Really?
Koalas have chlamydia.
I thought you was joking.
No. And they spread chlamydia, weirdly. And they also are the only other animal with unique fingerprints, I believe.
Wow.
And they're almost identical to humans.
Okay.
Yeah, so weird koala facts on today's pet show.
I don't really want to ask how chlamydia started, really.
No, I don't. No, I think it's one we probably just best leave it.
Yeah.
Best leave it. A
In
bit
the
like
zoo in Australia
like lizards, pet lizards. You have to wash them down, don't you? Because they salmonella grows on them and stuff like that. If you have iguanas and stuff. Because my mate used to keep iguanas. In fact, my mate had the members of Take That. He had 5 iguanas.
Oh, really?
Named after the members of Take That. Massive vivarium. Yeah. Very strange.
Yeah.
But they were cool.
I always wanted a lizard, actually.
Yeah, man. Like a proper lizard. Not like you see the little gecko-y type things. They're pretty cool.
That's what I'd probably go
But
for.
like I just feel sorry for them because like geckos are like proper like yeah, come on. Like, geckos are like puppies of the lizard world.
Yeah, they're like
the dogs of the lizard world.
Really scatty.
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah. So like I just
Stick
think
them in a little fish tank.
putting them in a really small vivarium fish tank thing is cruel. They need like loads of room to get about the place. Iguanas in a big vivarium. Like, honestly, I watched those iguanas for hours on end, and they barely moved.
Yeah, they don't.
Occasionally
really do a
they'd
lot.
hiss and whip their tail, and then that'd be about the
Just
size
like
of it.
sit in the sun.
Yeah, they just chillax, eat some crickets.
My friend had a tarantula.
Yeah, see, they're pretty cool. But yeah, like things like tortoises and
I don't really like. So you like with a tortoise, you look after it, don't you? Go out and feed it, and you can interact with it a bit. I suppose you can with a tarantula, but you might not want to.
But then you do, don't you? You get like those people that are like sitting on the sofa and
They
they're
don't
like
really do a lot.
tarantula Betsy sat on the side of their face, and you're just like, no.
Yeah, I've never held one. I would.
Yeah,
they don't bother me.
To be fair,
Spiders
they're
don't
just
bother me.
big things. They're all right. I think the bigger they are, the less frightening they are.
Are you scared of spiders?
Not really.
Do you name any spiders in your house? I'll leave mine. I don't throw them out.
I mean, yeah, I do. I'm a big fan of leaving spiders. Keep the flies down.
Absolutely.
Pesky flies.
Mosquitoes and
I'd
rather have a spider in the corner of my living room than 30 mosquitoes in the room.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. Do I name the spiders? Yeah, but they're all called Frank.
Are they?
Not all of them. I've got like bathroom
all
Frank,
random names like
living
Gary
room.
and Steve and all sorts.
Morning, Steve. How's it going, mate? Spiderweb. Yeah, cool. Yeah, but yeah. So anyway, going back to where I was going before I went on a bit of a tangent, like I do. Dogs, therapy dogs.
Yes, Labradors.
Well, yeah,
generally,
all sorts,
aren't they?
Yeah, all sorts of dogs though.
They're
There's
pretty
loads of
decent.
them.
They're used for all sorts.
Yeah, exactly. But so used to help people with anxiety issues, people with learning disabilities,
Blindness.
blindness. Yeah, guide dogs. Yeah, hearing dogs as well.
Yeah,
So-
that's really clever, isn't
It's
it?
super clever. That is like, yeah, really.
You
really
think how much of a life someone will get back from just having that
oh yeah,
aid,
totally. Yeah,
bit of
totally.
independence and.
When
Yeah, I think
like
it's quite
if
nice.
you were to put a value on an animal, a dog would have to be the highest value animal, wouldn't it? In the sense that with the right training, they're like the Swiss Army knife of animals.
Yeah.
Like I've got you've got drug sniffer dogs, you've got money sniffer dogs, you've got bomb sniffer dogs, you've got
For
dogs
us, usage-wise, yeah, definitely.
guide dogs for people with poor sight. You've got people who've got poor hearing. You've got therapy dogs. You've got dogs that, like that. Read some of those articles where people have got dogs that can smell when people are going to have epileptic seizures.
What?
And they'll go up to their owners and kind of like get a bit frantic, like patting away at them or nuzzling them or nudging them or whatever.
That's
and
impressive.
Like they know that a seizure's coming on, someone will have a seizure, or some of the dogs. I mean, I don't know whether it's substantiated, but I remember seeing years ago there was a dog that kept sniffing out cancer in people.
What?
Kept sniffing it out. Would go to a point on a person, like sniff their belly, sniff their.
How would it do that?
I don't know. Doggos are incredible.
Has it got a smell? Must
I remember. So the sniffer nerves in a human nose, if you laid them out flat from both nostrils, it's the size of a stamp.
Oh, okay.
You do the same with a dog, and it's the size of an A4 piece of paper.
Oh, wow.
This is a fun fact. This is why dogs eat cat poo, because they can smell the individual components that the cats have eaten. So they can smell that the cats have eaten tuna, they can smell that the cats have eaten beef, they can smell that they've eaten pork or chicken, blah 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 blah.
Oh, okay.
That's what they smell when they eat it. They don't smell poo, they smell the individual breakdown. So they go yummy, nom, and then lick you afterwards, which is nice.
After they've licked their testicles.
And that's why it's important to make sure your animals have got the right shots and tablets, worming tablets and stuff. But yeah, so doggos are amazing.
I mean, 100 years ago you would have said a horse all day long.
Of course, yeah, absolutely, because working and getting you about, mode of transport, work the fields and all that sort of stuff, and to train it to fold their lips back to have a really big smile. Yeah. See, that's very important. Why do all horses talk like that?
I don't know.
They either talk like cowboys, like old rancher type style cowboys, or they all talk like that, which is weird.
Because I think they've just given that sort of farm sound, haven't they? That's why it's gone the cowboy farm type sound.
yeah, I suppose.
Hey, Jim Bob.
But dogs, like, you don't get, like, if you do a dog voice, you always do type voice. You don't ever go, oh, hello, I'm a dog. You do that with cats, though.
Yes. Well, you see it in the films, don't you?
Yeah.
You get slightly different. Or you get like really excited type of, oh, wow, what are we going to do? Come on, let's go.
Yeah. But perfect for doggos. But like cats are, like dogs are portrayed as being dumb, and cats are always portrayed as being intelligent, but they're not, are they really?
No.
I don't think they are. I think doggos are much smarter than cats.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Cats are just lazier, so everyone assumes they're smarter. I think that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
Crap pets. What's a crap pet?
I don't really know. Oh, we've had fish as well, actually. Some things are just like randomly popping in my head. Fish are quite therapeutic.
Watching them swimming around, but they're crap though, aren't they? You can't really interact with them. It's only what you choose to take
it's
from
visual.
them. But you could do that with like your telly up on the wall in an aquarium scene. You could just watch them swimming around.
But you're still feeding them and keeping them alive, and they could breed. And
If
depends how far with it you go.
Yeah,
or you could buy Siamese fighting fish and just watch what happens.
Yeah,
have the bully of the group.
Yeah, that's right.
Or we had, what was it? Red tail shark fish or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It was horrible.
Just beat
them around, just ruining all the other fish. Just come down, there's more floating on top. You're like, oh dear.
It was the mass murderer.
Yeah, it's just not very nice. You can get some pretty cool stuff, can't you? And they, light up nice bit of mood lighting and stuff in your room, and you've.
I suppose, but then that's not specifically the pet itself. That's everything that goes with it, isn't it? That's
exactly.
So
you could have all that without anything in it.
Yeah, exactly. You could just have a bowl.
You have some bubbles.
Bubbles. Yeah, so I think personally, like, whilst they're nice to look at, like if you go to an aquarium, it's a quality experience. But like, if you saw a herd of elephants, you'd be way more impressed with the herd of elephants than you would a couple of glass tanks filled with shitloads of water and some fishes. Do you know what I mean?
But what if you bought something that you didn't normally see? So what if you come around my house, John, look at this. I've got something amazing to you to look at. And I've got a tank with piranhas in. And I'm going to drop a bit of meat in there, and they just go absolutely mad. Or a mouse, or something like that. Really random.
Yeah, well, yeah. See, I saw a program about piranhas, and it wasn't a program. It was a YouTube clip about a guy who kept piranhas, and they're shit.
Are they?
They're scaredy cats. They're proper scaredy cats.
I think most fish are, though.
He said
aren't
if you put another fish in the tank, they'll hide away from it. You put anything in the tank, they'll sit at the other end of the tank because it's too scary to be near that thing.
they? Oh, really?
However, if you put raw meat, so blood, they'll all come over. Once one of them takes a bite, they'll then all take a bite and then they'll demolish whatever's in there. But they're rubbish. They're crap. They're rubbish.
But you'd still be impressed. You'd still want to see what
man,
they're
tank
capable
full of
of.
piranhas. Yeah, hell yeah. Like, will they a pepperami drop?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure. Don't feed your piranhas peperamis. I'm pretty sure.
No,
they're not
if
supposed
you've got piranhas, you probably know that it's not okay to do that.
to. Yeah. But like, yeah, I don't know. So fish sort of sit in they're kind of more crap, but they're okay.
Yeah. What about like an electric eel, or they've got them like micro crab things and stuff like that? That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's just to build an ecosystem, though, isn't it? That's just to add to your crap list of crap pets to make it sound a bit more exotic. Oh, yeah, I've got like 7 hermit crabs, 6 cleaner fish. Nah, fuck off. Nah, it's just adding to the crap. It's just making your crap trying to sound better. I'll tell you what it is. It's me with my Bora. Right, I drive a VW Bora. It's a crap, boring car. So, what does everyone do with them? They go to map, mate. 200 brake horsepower out of this now.
And I think they look all right, and they
but-
drive all right, and they're comfy.
Yeah, all right, Mr. Duke Nismo.
But I've had a Bora, and I really like it.
Yeah, they're comfy. I'm not disputing. I'm not saying that they're not a good car, but they're not like a whoa, look at that car.
Yeah.
If a Ferrari, LaFerrari, pulled up next to my car,
It's an average car, isn't it?
it's a fade into the background boring car, is what it is. So you have to
if
do
you
stuff. So that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's something that's really mundane and dull, right? It serves
It's
a
the
purpose.
colour of your car, John. You need to change it.
No, the colour of my car is awesome. Indigo is amazing. I will not have that.
You need orange or like yellow or something,
Yeah, but
and then it wouldn't
yeah,
be.
but then people will go, "Oh, you've just copied the Ford Focus." But so back to pets. They're just kind of they're like window pets. They're
It's
not,
like, I tell you what it is. It's like the golf of pets.
yes, yeah.
As in sport golf. The sport.
Yeah,
You can play golf. It's all right, but I think it's a bit boring.
yeah, yeah. I'm not going to go out my way to go and do it.
Or
but-
fielding in cricket. We'll
Yeah,
go with that.
fielding
Fielding
in
in cricket.
Yep.
So that's our
Yep, fish are like fielding in cricket.
yeah.
Yep.
Unless you're batting, it's crap.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
So they're cop out pets, but like turtles. I'm sorry, but that's not turtles. Tortoise.
So one that wanders around in the garden.
That's just like what? Yeah, I've got a tortoise. Oh fuck! Where is the tortoise? Oh yeah, I'm sure I had one of them. Yeah, no, they're forgettable. They're rubbish pets. They're crap.
Not going to
Fish.
come up and say.
Like you
hello,
might go,
maybe.
oh, that's pretty cool. Do you know what else I don't like as keeping as a pet? As I think it's fucking pointless. Absolute rabbits.
Oh, we had a rabbit. We had an indoor rabbit, and it was actually really friendly. And it went to the toilet in a cat litter tray because I trained it, and it was actually really cool. It would come and sit with you on the sofa. It'd stamp his little feet when he wants you to stroke it. And it was actually give me more attention than your cat.
You had Bugs Bunny. Basically, you had Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
They're crap. They're cop out. They're crap. Because again,
I'll tell
yours. What you've just described is the exception to the rule. Because your one rabbit that was trained, used a litter tray, sat on the sofa, did cool stuff, right, is drowned out by many thousands, if not millions, that live in hutches in the
I'll
garden.
give you a good thing as well. Right? So you're having a roast, carrot peelings.
Got waste disposal unit.
They're literally. Wow, there you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. So it has a
So
practical.
cost
It
wise,
has a practical use if you cook a lot of carrots or
yeah,
roast
well,
dinners. Just any
any
feelings.
veg and
Yeah.
some fruits and
Yeah. See, I don't get it. Like that makes me chuckle is like obscure pets, like reasonable pets that you can have, like people that have got. Let's do the friends thing. Ducks and chickens. See, chickens. I don't really consider them as a pet.
I wouldn't consider that as a pet.
They're a useful animal for production of eggs and or meat.
It's basically farming, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's that.
People who don't have chickens because they don't like eggs. They
have chickens because they want eggs.
Yeah,
exactly. So, but like having a pet duck. I know. I think that'd make you smile. I think it'd get annoying if it kept shitting all over the floor, but I think it'd make you smile for a little while having a pet duck. Like if you wandered around that, like they're doing Friends, wandering around the house, just waddling about.
It'd be a bit odd.
Yeah, but there was
but no, I couldn't do that. They're just crap everywhere.
Yeah, no,
feathers everywhere.
Yeah, of course.
It would drive me insane, actually.
I don't know. Do they molt feathers a lot? I don't know.
Well, you just have bits of the fluffy stuff, and
I don't know. But yeah, no, like the crapping everywhere bit would drive me crackers.
Yeah,
you'd have to have constant.
I'd be done with that.
Yeah, you'd have to have.
I'd be eating it on the Sunday. I'd buy it on the Monday, Sunday in the oven.
What happened to crackers? Anyway, dinner time. Yeah, but but obscure pets, like people that keep snakes, they're cool to look at.
It's cool to say you've got a snake, and it is like if I come around your house and you had one in the tank, I'd be like, "Wow, that's pretty cool. Like, is it friendly? Can you like hold it and stuff?" And I'll hold it. Oh, I went round John's and held his snake. Sounded better in my head. It's like something nice to tell people, but once I've come around 20 times, I ain't even going to look at it.
No,
whereas I've come around 20 times with your dog, or even your cat.
Yeah,
I'll be like, oh,
fuss,
hello, mate.
Fuss. Yeah,
coming in.
Yeah. So pets that live in tanks are shit.
I don't know. Are they? I don't know if they're much more effort to look after. They can't be, can they? They don't. Well, they're in a tank. Well, you've got to drop a few bits in every
now and then and clean it out.
Few days or whenever it is, and give it a clean and make sure the heat lamps are on at certain times or whenever.
What about big pets like horses?
Oh, I don't think I've got the money or time to be, because that's serious devotion, isn't it? You don't keep them in your house.
Yeah,
unless you've got a farm and they're in your back garden.
Yep. Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
That's probably a no for me.
No, I mean we've been over this a lot. It's a big fat no for me because I just don't. They're hideously expensive.
I don't ride horses. I don't race horses.
Exactly. It is very much a wealthy end, or you're doing it or in my opinion anyway, that you're doing it to keep up a wealthy appearance.
Maybe.
Like even silly things like the clothing and attire that goes with it, and there are like swathes of people that make clothing and whatnot, and boots and helmets and like polo shirts, and I mean, like technically you could argue that Ralph Lauren polo stuff is equestrian gear. Do you know what I mean? When you like Ariat, and I mean a pair of Ariat boots, stupid money. Like you can buy 2 decent pairs of like Timberland boots for the price of a pair of Ariats. It's like nuts. Like it's just it's rich people's. It's a rich people's hobby, horses. And I could sort of, having spent a lot of time around horses, I can kind of see.
I'd imagine they've got character.
What people see in them, because like I think horses have got a particularly good sixth sense. Like they know if you're a bit down, they know if you're a bit sad. Because like one of my ex's horses, he used to regularly come up and just plonk his head on my shoulder and be like, "All right, how's it going?" Do you know what I mean? And like he'd rub his head up against. I mean, horses rub their head up against everything, but like he'd be almost caring with it. But just as a rule, they need to stand on my foot, and I'd hate him again.
Do you think it's like driving high up in a vehicle?
Yeah, what, being a horse?
Yeah, no, like, do you know when people buy a car and they're all sat up high, like a Range Rover or any 4x4? It doesn't have to be an expensive one. It just gives you that.
Oh, like the status thing.
Yeah, I feel a bit more on top of the world.
I'm better than you.
Bit bigger, yeah.
Maybe.
Looking
down at people. Yeah, mate. No, you might be right there. Actually, you might be on something. There, mate.
Maybe. Might just be talking crap.
Yeah, or might just be talking crap. Yeah. So I'm not a big fan of like weird and wonderful pets though. Like you do see people that keep goats.
Yeah, I think they're probably quite funny.
I think a
goats are a bit mad, aren't they?
Yeah, a bit mad, a bit practical as well. Like if you
milked it and
Well, yeah, I suppose if you
Made cheese and
make goat's cheese, but like just have it in your garden. You've got constant lawnmower.
yeah. Oh, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? To be fair, a rabbit would be the same. If you just let it out in your garden.
Yeah, but then it runs away, and then you got crying children, and
Well, the fox comes.
all the fox comes, and then it's Mr. Fox.
Ooh, what happened in the garden? Seems to have been a massacre. Where's Pebbles? Oh dear, there's her foot. That wasn't so lucky, was it?
No, but I'll keep that just in case. Yeah, I like pets. I think pets are cool. I think it's nice to have some.
Do you have a hamster or anything like that growing up?
No, pointless, stinky, dirty, horrible things.
Really?
Yeah,
I think
don't
that's
them.
like a smaller kid's animal, isn't it? Like
Oh
teaches
yeah,
them
yeah,
how to.
yeah.
keep
Totally
it
agree.
clean.
Totally
It's,
agree.
you know, they're not hard to look
it's
after.
kids think that it was.
They drive me mad running around that wheel all night.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Oh
squeak,
goodness!
squeak,
I
squeak,
bought a
squeak,
cage
squeak.
for the girls, and it had this wheel attached to the side of it. And within a week, it was like all night. They just run forever. I'm like, mate, what are you doing? Literally, like 3 days in, I'm like, can't deal with that.
That's why they only live like 18 months.
Straight
Knacker
online.
themselves out.
And bought one of the little quiet disc ones.
Oh,
It looks like it's like a bowl. It's
Oh,
really
okay.
weird. So they just jump on it and run around on that. It's really quiet. So. I was like,
put a little dynamo on the back of it. Charge your bedside. Charge your mobile with the
You could
hamster at night.
In fact, they don't. Yeah, they don't like it with the light on, do they? So I could have put a dynamo on it to make the light come on above the cage.
Yep.
So that he thought, "Oh God, like, what am I doing? I shouldn't be running around in the daytime."
Yeah, no.
And he goes back to sleep.
Yeah.
It gives me some peace and quiet.
So then you just have
Marketing. There's a bit of marketing.
yeah, you've basically just got a sleeping ball of fur then, haven't you? So that it's pointless having him.
I think they're quite. You can get them out, handle
I
them
don't
and stuff,
like
can't you?
Rats, dirty little rats.
I think they're
not
quite nice.
No, it's not for me.
Were they? And guinea
I
pig.
am
We had a
like-
guinea pig as well.
I'm like the proper Grinch of the show, aren't I?
Yeah.
Like Christmas, bleh. Pets, bleh. Children, bleh.
But
like-
I haven't got a pet, and you have.
I know. That's
Well, actually, no, you haven't got a pet.
No.
Your wife has.
exactly. Yeah, it wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my wife. So
No.
that's the reality of that. But I do like pets. I like it's nice going out. Just like you go out for a walk through the countryside and you come across a field of cows. Like, people go, oh, cows. I like stop and talk to them, like and actually address them by
You'll
names
go,
because
"Moo."
yeah.
Who doesn't do that?
Yeah, and a sheep, a field full of sheep. Who does not go meh at 'em? Who doesn't do that? Who doesn't do that? And if you're saying to yourself that you don't, you're lying because you do,
Yep.
don't you?
Yep.
It's true.
Even if you see people walking the dog, you always. I'll always be like.
Oh, I
if
thought,
I'm
I thought
not-
you meant that you went
like-
all right and woof.
Yeah. If I'm not like completely running past them, I'll always stop and stroke the dog and ask how old it is or whatever. If I'm not,
Yeah.
You know, if not
Yeah, is it
particularly
all
busy.
right for a stroke dog? Yeah. You don't see white dog poo anymore, do you?
No. What happened to that?
People picked it up.
Changing the diet.
Yeah.
Albino poo.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I like pets as a rule. Most of them.
Would you like keep like something weird like ants, like an ant farm?
Yeah, do you
That'd
know
be
what I
pretty
think
cool,
I would?
wouldn't it?
Yeah, as long as it was like properly sealed. Because if they got out, they'd be going up the Hoover. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, the end of them.
Yeah, like literally. And yeah, so yeah, but yeah, they're pretty good when you get
It'd
them
be good to see how
in the glass
how it
tanks and you can
works.
see all the little tunnels and everything that they make. Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. There's a guy on
kind of want
YouTube
one
that pours aluminium into empty termites' nests
Okay.
and pulls it all out, breaks it all up, polishes it all up, and makes it artwork because
Oh,
they're
wow.
all like unique
Yeah.
structures. Like, so it's pretty cool, man. It actually does look pretty cool. Try and find a video, I'll show you later on. They're pretty cool. Yeah, but like people that keep
What about like,
insects. I mean, look at my pet beetle. And like, don't get me wrong, there are some pretty impressive looking beetles. Those big ones with the horns and
yeah, like the stag beetles
and
and
the scarab beetles with all the
scarab,
big
yeah.
bitey things and pincers on the front. They look impressive. Scorpions, they look awesome. They're like land,
you're never gonna
bastard
play with that,
land
are ya?
crabs. No, exactly. Exactly. And
I
why
wouldn't
don't
have
people do that?
touched that.
Why don't people do that with their aquariums? They've got all of these wonderful, lovely fish. All right. Well, what about a lobster? Why haven't you got a lobster in there? You got some of this. Well, I don't want a
Shrimp.
lobster. Don't want a-
shrimp, a couple of shrimp.
Yeah.
prawns.
But yeah, why they like just? Do you remember sea monkeys?
Seals are pretty cool.
Yeah, who has a fucking pet seal?
Seahorse.
Oh, it's a seal. Now that would be a fucking cool pet to have. We got a pet seal.
I was like a bunch of penguins in the back garden.
Fucking polar bear comes out of the shed. All right.
Eats the seal, which is just eating the penguin.
Yeah, it's a circle of life.
What's that song when you was a kid? I don't know why she swallowed a fly.
Oh yeah, perhaps
she'll
you
die.
That one, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. So pet seals are the coolest pets ever. But yeah, yeah. People
I quite like going to a zoo or farm. It's quite nice.
But that's the thing, though, isn't it?
But they're looked after properly. I think they've got the room, and they're not. If you have something that big, you need to make sure you've got the right space and time and stuff like that, don't you?
Talking about zoos, another random little fact for you. At the start of World War II, London Zoo exterminated all of the venomous and poisonous animals in the zoo.
Oh, in case they got out.
In case they got out and they went around killing people. Not like they went around with knives or anything like that. They was like doing their stuff. And there are only 3 poisonous snakes in the world.
What?
Yeah. So it's down to specific wording. There are only 3 poisonous snakes, but there are shitloads of venomous ones.
Okay.
So if you eat a venomous snake, you won't die. Might not taste nice, but you won't die.
Yeah.
Or you're not likely to die. But if you eat a poisonous snake, you will die. Because the venom is a bite, and poison is chemicals in the blood or skin or sort of secretion. So yeah, just a random little fact there for you. Thought I'd share that. Pinged into my head. I'm going to become like Stephen Fry in QI. That's what I'm going to become.
So I'm going to be on Mastermind next week.
Yeah, I doubt it. So yeah, pets. Pets are cool. I like pets. Yeah, they're good. They do a lot of good for people.
I think I'd definitely have one again at some point.
Yeah. Liz was saying that there is a 24-hour gaming. You know, they do all the 24-hour gaming for charity. Blah 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 blah. There's a 24-hour gaming thing for pets charities.
Okay.
Like I guess it's abandoned animals and stuff like that. But yeah, if you wanted to do something like that, you could.
Yeah.
To raise a bit of
Might
money.
be worth looking into.
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there are better causes to be doing it for, if you're honest. But
depends.
Depends
People
on your
might.
perspective.
Everyone's sort of looking for other things at the moment. That sort of avenue might have been neglected a little bit.
Yeah.
I think where you're not going to the RSPCA centre just to.
I mean, there is that.
Round
there've been a couple of zoos around us.
You're not going in the shop and putting your change in the RSPCA thing or the lifeboat thing or.
Actually, that's a very good point. Actually, that is a very good point. Yeah. Like
you think how much money they're losing.
Do you remember the big, the massive,
dog.
great big guide dog?
Yep. Yeah, the Labrador.
The massive, great big. Yeah.
Did it have a kid stood next to it, or was
It
it
did,
just
didn't
the
it?
dog?
No, it did. It had a little boy stood next to it. Yeah.
Put the money on top of his head.
Yeah. So so pets are cool. I like pets. I think pets go with your character, don't they?
Yes.
Like, or they go by groups of people. Like everybody, inverted commas, has a doggo. Everybody has a cat. Majority of people have a rabbit. It's just lizards, isn't it? Really, that go into the fit into a stereotype. You're like, I like listening to metal.
Big earring.
I wear big earrings. I wear lots of black. I've got a snack. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a massive massive generalisation in there but I think it fits into that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like
I don't. I think I'd have a lizard or something like that but I haven't got one.
I like
I
those
suppose I've
lizards
got the money that
do the weird dancing where they lift like the opposite foot up off the thing. And
chameleon.
Chameleons.
Just like keep putting it on different things to see what happens.
Yeah, keep
Quick, put something purple in there.
Quick, fit the RGB behind it. Like, wee. Yeah, that's cool. I think that'll do there. We've talked about pets for 40 odd minutes. That's more than enough time for us to talk nonsense about them.
Yeah.
So, if you can, get a pet. They're cool. Pets rule.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you have got one, make sure you look after it properly.
Yeah. Don't get another one to replace it, because actually, that is true. Don't get another one to replace it because it's not cute anymore.
Yeah.
Doggos. Everyone does it with doggos.
Puppies, kittens, the most I'd say for stuff like that.
Yep, that's a dick move. Just buy a cuddly toy if you're not going to deal with a big dog or a bigger cat. Just buy a cuddly toy.
It's your pet. Yeah, look after it.
Yeah, definitely. Look after your pets. Sage advice from John and Mark. Look after your pets. Right, with that, thanks everybody. See you later. See you later, Marky Boy.
And I'll speak to you on the next episode.
Yeah, take it easy.
Ciao for
Bye.
now.